Many of you must have heard the story of Satyakam Jabala. What is the story? It is in one of the Upanishads. This individual goes to an individual or to some individuals to learn. And there it is asked of him, what is his varna? And this individual says, well, I don't have any idea. My mother is a maid. She worked in different houses. And in one of those homes, she conceived me. He honestly tells the sage what his mother had told him about his lineage. So when he narrates this story to the sage says that you can only be a Brahmin. Why? Because you are speaking the truth. It is not because, the Brahmins were exalted. The Brahmins were manifesting certain characteristics. And because this individual, was manifesting a certain characteristic, that the sage decided that he was a Brahmin. That actually reminds me of another story which you find in the Mahabharata. Karn, he disguises himself and goes to learn from another sage. And, many of you know about that story, so I'm not going to repeat. He begins to get bitten by a scorpion. And thinking that if he moved his legs on which the sage or his teacher was sleeping, he would basically disturb the sleep of his teacher or guru. The scorpion kept stinging him and he sat still. And when blood began to ooze, it woke the sage up. And the sage Parshuram says, who nurtured some issues or problems with the Kshatriyas, that Karna could not have been a Brahmin. A Brahmin by nature would not have tolerated the pain that the scorpion was given to the individual. So Parshuram says, well, this is the guna or the characteristic of a Kshatriya. You can only be a Kshatriya. And the story continues. I'm not going to go into the details. But what I'm trying to say to you is that till a certain point in time, the connection between guna and swabhava was very, very operative or operational within the Indian society. And there was a certain flexibility. You find this from certain verses in the Rig Veda also, where it becomes very clear that the child of a set of parents is not necessarily supposed to be undertaking the vocation of his or her parents.